This week on Sign Dawgs, we're building a sign for Deshae's Tanning Salon. The best little salon I've seen in quite some time. Anybody who goes to the amount of effort these people have put in to create a really wonderful tanning experience, they deserve some customers, and we're gonna get them.
Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the Sign Dawgs.
So my name is Mark Malloy. Been with Signs Manufacturing for 8 years. I'm one of the salespeople here. Deanna and Shannon, they're the owners of Deshae Tan and Beauty Bar. And both of these ladies are in the medical industry. I think one might be a PN nurse, I'm not sure, but regardless, they have decided they wanted to get into the spa business. And super nice ladies, but they called here somewhat of in a panic. They had tried to work with a sign company in Abilene, Texas, and just weren't having any luck with them. So they asked if we could help. So they sent me some of the art, some of the ideas they had. We made some significant changes to it, worked with Sam Walker, our graphic designer, came up with some super designs that they really loved. They actually came here, we sat in the conference room and designed the sign live, which was a big help. And they liked what we did and asked us if we could build it for them, so away we went.
We're going way out west, young man, to far west DFW, Abilene, Texas. Normally we're talking about signs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and this time we're going to Abilene. Deshae Tanning and Beauty Salon. It's a new location opening up. They're going to do a storefront with channel letters on the front. They have a sign out by the street that's a multi-tenant sign we're going to take advantage of. And they have a very unique design that we're going to incorporate into their storefront sign.
One of the problems that people have when they create logos for their businesses is they never think about how that logo is going to work as a sign. They're always thinking about how it looks on paper. Well, signs, you don't have time to stare at the paper to figure out what that says. So the signs tend to work better using more block, easily read letters. And then we have Deshae's Salon. Well, they have a beautiful cursive logo, but it's hard to read. So we're gonna make that sucker big so it stands out.
Deshae has a logo, and it's a very detailed, scripty logo. Typically, scripts are kind of hard to incorporate into signage, but we have an idea for that. They have these filigree designs that they want to incorporate into the signs, so we have an idea for that. And they want to accent the whole thing because they have some kind of light colors that we need to make stand out on the building. So we're going to do a backplate. Typically, we don't do a whole lot of black backplates because we like doing face and backlit channel letters. And when you light back up against a black backplate, it does not light up very well. But in this case, we're going to do face slit letters. We're going to do a black backplate, which has a white outline around their letters. So they have gold letters that are really going to pop with that white outline. It's a great contrast. We're going to be able to incorporate that filigree in, and by doing that white outline, we can take skinny filigree designs and make them stand out and make them into channel letters. All in all, they're going to get a lot of color, a lot of illumination out of their sign, and they get to have their logo out there, which is really going to draw in customers because it's not just a basic square blocky sign.
One of the things that I found interesting about these ladies getting into the business they're getting into is I've always heard bad things about sitting in a tanning booth, like it's not good for you. Both of them come from the healthcare industry, and both of them are very sensitive to what's good and bad for your body. What is a healthy thing to do from, I guess, UV exposure or sun tanning exposure. So they bring that to the market, which I think is good. They're all about health.
On the street side, we also want to incorporate their logo because we have it on the building, and the branding has to stay the same. So we're going to keep that same black backplate that we put on the sign on the building, and we're going to make the background on the multi-tenant sign black also. And you don't see that very often on multi-tenant sign. So when we're all said and done, that particular multi-tenant sign for Deshay Tanning should stand out better than the other signs on that multi-tenant structure.
One of the things that was nice about talking with Shannon and Deanna is that they were very interested in making a good investment in their sign. And one way they did that is we invited them to come here to our showroom. The nice thing about the showroom, even though they drove, 4 hours from Abilene to get here, we spent a lot of time looking at different sign designs, what's important in a sign. They're opening up a tanning and beauty spa. It's called Deshay. But what's the most important thing when they get their sign? People are looking for a tanning and beauty spa, not Deshay. They don't know Deshay yet. Once you build a big brand like Coke or Nike, you can put a swoosh or a Coca-Cola sign on a wall, and people know exactly what you are. But Deshay Tanning, I need to know that you're a tanning and beauty spa. So we talked about the importance of, signs like real estate. I'm a builder. I want to build the best possible house or building for your piece of real estate. And it's important that customers can easily find out what you do and the way, not only the words that you put on the sign, but how we light that sign to bring attention to their business and make it look attractive. The showroom is huge for us because it gives opportunities for customers to actually see what we're talking about, because most customers have never bought a sign before. Most small business owners, for the first time they buy a sign, they're only buying it because they think they have to. They don't really understand the importance of it. But there's lots of studies that the SBA, the Small Business Administration, has done to show the importance of a good sign for a business. So it was nice that they came here and spent the time and invested the time in their business.
One of the problems with a multi-tenant sign is that the other tenants, the quality of their sign kind of affects you also. You see a lot of multi-tenant signs out there where a lot of the tenant panels have turned all nasty and black and their vinyl's peeling up and that sort of thing. It makes it hard sometimes for a quality establishment to stand out and look like a quality establishment when the people around them, their panels are kind of falling apart. So we do the best we can by making sure that Deshay Tanning, their panel has Solar Guard, which we've talked about before. Great product, keep their tenant panel looking brand new for the next 20 years. We put Solar Guard on their panel so that no matter what happens with the rest of the tenants in that shopping center, Deshay Beauty Salon, their panel looks brand new and everybody can see that they're a quality first establishment. We do Solar Guard on the building sign too, for the same reason. That sign needs to project a good quality first image for Deshay Tanning. So, Solar Guard on the faces, Solar Guard on the trim cap. You don't have to worry about discoloration and vinyl peeling up over time. You never see franchise businesses that are quality, that project a quality image. You never see their signs fall apart. You don't see Starbucks that has signs that are turning yellow, because if they do, they immediately go out there and replace those signs. And Starbucks sells cups of coffee. There's a lesson in that. Even though we're always doing signs in Dallas-Fort Worth, we are a big sign company. We are the largest sign company in North Texas. We can cover this whole area. We go out to Abilene, we go past Waco, we do signs in Austin, we do signs in Houston. I was just down there a couple weeks ago. We do signs to the borders. I mean, we cover the whole area. So just because we're not in your particular city, we'll come to you. Now, sure, they're all the way in Abilene and we're all the way over here in DFW, but we still cover them with our warranty. Since we're the builder, we're the manufacturer, we know they're not gonna have a problem with their signs, but if they do, give us a call. We'll come out there, they get a 1-year warranty, full labor, full everything, we'll just come fix it. And you know what? Even after that 1 year's expired, 10 years down the road, if they have a problem with that sign, even all the way out there in Abilene, we give them a 20% discount on our labor. And you know, we do that because why not? We know we build quality signs. We know they're not gonna have problems. So if they do, you know, we'll cover part of it ourselves. Now that we're done with the design and the permitting and the fabrication and the installation, sign looks great. It couldn't have come out better than it did. We're really happy with how we incorporated the brand, and we have the brand by the street and on the building all together. I mean, it's exactly what a business like this needs to thrive.
Release!